Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Guess what? Tomorrow's Friday, in case you were wondering. Hello, Corey. Hello, Tammy. Hello, all of you beautiful people. How are everyone doing today? I hope you're doing very well. We're going to pull some cards today, getting closer and closer to Halloween, Samhain, which is New Year. So I really am starting to reach out for spirit message. Hello, Maddie. I always reach out for spirit message, but now they are, of course, coming a little bit clearer, a little bit easier. So if any of you are going to take the time to connect to spirit, it would be now. Start connecting, start doing that meditation and opening yourself up to spiritual message. Start doing meditation to ground. Start looking into writing spells of protection for yourself before you do open yourself up to spirit. That's really, really important. Surprise you. Okay, I'll surprise you. I'll surprise you, gorgeous. Hello, Amber. How are you? Let's see here. Miss Corey would like a card. Don't worry about it. Sometimes that little question box is harder for me to get to. So the comments is putting a question in the commentary is just fine. Don't even stress. Don't stress. You know what? That's going to be my rule from now on. Just don't stress. Just don't stress. It's all a fucking shit show right now anyway. If we stress out, we're just adding to the shit. So think about it like that. Alright, so we're going to be drawing cards today for all of you, of course. So if you do have a question, go ahead. That's right. Fuck stress. If you do have a question, go ahead and put that question in the comment thread or in the little comment box. And first I'm going to draw for Corey. I'm going to play a little bit here. Let's see. Let's take our deep breath, allowing ourselves to ground, connecting our spine down deep into Mother Earth. Next inhale opens our crown chakra, allowing divine spirit to communicate, allowing the energies of above and below to meet in the middle, exactly where we are, exactly where we should be. All right, Miss Cool. Okay, they're here already. They're here. I'm tingly and I've got goosebumps. All right, Miss Corey would like a message, Spirit. I don't know where my notebook is, so I'm going to use my Post-it. Spirit says, forget the nonsense. Number 1, forget the nonsense. Hey, Steph, how are you? All right, Miss Corey. Oh, okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm using my Tarot Illuminati today, my most favorite public deck. This Tarot Illuminati has been with me for years now, and I absolutely love her so much. You got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, some people would think that this Ace of Pentacles in reverse means things like no new money, no new foundation, none of these things. It doesn't mean that. When any card in reverse comes to me, I don't consider it a no or a negative. I always consider it a reminder of something, or it's already in the process of happening. Now you just need to nurture it. So when your Ace of Pentacles comes into play, number 1, Spirit says forget the nonsense. So if you're carrying some kind of nonsensical energy with you that is juvenile, like oh my God, don't you know where I'm at and you're over there? Why are you bothering me? You know, not bothering like in a bad way, but you don't need the juvenile trouble. You don't need it, okay? So that's number one. So let that go. And number two, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that you need to remind yourself of the beautiful foundation that you are already standing on. You need to remind yourself and take into consideration once again the space that you're in right now. Instead of looking, and don't get me wrong, looking forward and looking ahead and having dreams and goals is an amazing part of manifestation. But also we need to stop and kind of look at where we are right now and just, just be in that moment, right? And to allow yourself to be in that moment, you definitely need to let go of petty shit. That's the nonsense, the petty stuff. All right? Allow yourself to let go of the petty stuff. Remember to nurture the beautiful foundation that you're already standing on. It's a gift. And sometimes it takes us a bit to see that gift, but it really is. So this is a time of growth for you, not necessarily seed planting. Now it's a time of seed nourishment and growth for you. So continue to allow yourself to nourish that ground that you're on and release the petty shit that still likes to attach itself to you. Okay, let's see. I got one in the box, but I know somebody else. Okay, I got Miss Tammy wanting a card right now, and then I will go into the box. I'm going to go into the box. Y'all know I hate boxes so much. Okay. All right. Miss Tammy. All right, Tammy. One of the messages that's coming across for you is retreat. Retreat. And I'm not talking about like a spa retreat. I'm talking about there's a battle that you're continuing to fight in some way or another, whether it be personal, business, something like that. I need you to kind of, and because we're still in so many retrogrades and we're going into Mercury retrograde, instead of you continuing to push forward in that motion, I would like for you to come back a little bit, come back into yourself, and maybe regrow through that plan once again. Think about it a little bit more. Maybe do a little bit more planning during these retrogrades before you continue to battle. All right, now's the time to take that introspective look and not only re-energize yourself, but definitely rethink that battle plan that you had going on, and allow yourself to replan. Allow yourself a little downtime, man. You know, downtime's great. It's a time that we get to get in touch with ourselves. It's a time that we allow our minds to open in a different kind of way. So enjoy the retreat. Enjoy the retreat into yourself and the break from battle. All right, here's your card. All right, so you got the Star card. And the Star card talks all about the healing process, right? Your healing is not done. This process of healing for you is not done yet. Although you've made tons of amazing strides and movement forward, it's time to retreat. It's time to retreat. It's time to allow yourself to just lay down your arms for a minute, take a breath, and allow that healing to really occur, especially during the retrogrades. Go inward, be introspective, open up those dark doors and face them, because I know that you have it in you. All right? No drama. Be present, be grateful, enjoy what I have done. Yes, that's exactly your message, Corey. Okay, I'm going to go inside to the box now. Let's see, I've got Miss Laura. Yes, of course I have time for you. Gorgeous. All right, so draw a card for Miss Laura here. All right, so, okay, that was for Corey, that was for Tammy. For you, Laura, I've got, the word respect is coming into play for you, all right? And when that word respect comes into play, of course, it means several different things, right? But the word respect for you, I believe, is respecting yourself, all right? It's respecting yourself. It's respecting your time. You're welcome, Tammy. It's respecting your boundaries. It's definitely respecting your boundaries. Spirit says you need to draw your boundaries. Enough. Enough, 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 enough now. Okay. With your card, you have the Six of Swords. And that Six of Swords is that air. It's your mental aspect, right? It's those amazing ideas that come into play. And especially with Mercury kind of being where it is right now and going into retrograde very soon, I want you to take in those ideas right now. You need to know, and this is a really, really tough one sometimes, but you know those amazing ideas that we come up with, and some reason comes along and we can't bring those ideas into fruition, but we still keep holding on to those ideas. You need to know that at this point in time, there may be this idea or project that you wanted to do for yourself, but it might be time to go ahead and allow that to maybe take a back seat because something else needs your attention. So when the Six of Swords comes across, it's saying, okay, it's time to move forward. Don't spend your time looking backward in the back all the time, okay? And that talks about ideas. It talks about past communication, things like that. So you don't need to spend your time looking back. And if you do, I would like you to acknowledge the space that you're in now versus the space that you were in, all right? Allow those ideas that you're not going to use, go to the side for a moment. It's okay. Sometimes it's hard because we're like, oh my God, that's such a great idea and I birthed it and blah, 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 and I can't let go of it now. But it is. It's time to go ahead and release it. You know, if not forever, just put it to the side stick a pin in it. Just stick a pin in it. All right? Okay. All right. So, hello, Moon Goddess. All right, who do I have next? I've got Amber. A card for guidance. My brain is too wrapped up in the politics. Gosh dang it. You know, that little box really drives me nuts sometimes. Wrapped up in the politics these days, and I can't focus on other things. All right, so kind of a halt on that path right now. Let's see what you get. There's a lot of R words coming in today, ladies. For you, I have revenge coming into play. And you need to know that if you're wanting to do something like that, I would allow you to just kind of take a step back and you know, many people have different views on revenge. And I will tell you this, revenge can definitely be fucking sweet sometimes. But We always later on pay for the repercussions of our actions, right? So if you are looking at revenge, obviously it's because someone might have hurt you. But no, because they hurt you, karma will pay them a little visit as well. May not be as quickly as you would like. You may not ever see it, but karma will pay them a little visit. Okay? That karma doesn't need to be you. So Spirit is kind of saying, maybe think about taking the high road in this one, and instead of putting out revenge, put out protective boundaries for yourself. Allow that protection energy to really grow. Okay, not necessarily build a wall so positive can't get through, but I know it is, but definitely build a wall so negativity can't get through. You need to protect yourself a little bit more. Instead of using that, whatever you're feeling right now, maybe rage right now, to put out into revenge, remember, use it for positive magic. Use it for growth of protection for yourself, of boundaries for yourself, okay? And you got the King of Pentacles, my darling. So when the King of Pentacles comes into play, he is a magnanimous force of stability and foundation, right? Kings are the masters. And pentacles are your home, your family, your health, money, career, things like that, okay? So the guidance for you in this case would be to claim your foundation back, all right? It doesn't belong to anybody else. It belongs to you. Your health belongs to you. The finances that you make belong to you. The foundation that you build of friends, family, home, all of that belongs to you. It's all your choice of what you want and don't want in it. So if somebody's seeking revenge upon you, you need to put those boundaries up, just like the King says. Hey, you need to go ahead and protect that foundation that you've built, that amazing space that you have, right? He also says that even though this is a mastery of, remember, this is Earth coming into play. So when Earth comes into play, that mastery of can be quite overbearing, let's say. So you don't need to rub anything in anybody's nose. Allow yourself to take stock in your foundation. Allow yourself to put any of that revenge energy that you might be having out into the universe as protection. Allow yourself to own yourself. Own yourself, if that makes sense to you, which I hope it does. All right? All right, let's see. All right, Stephanie. Work has gotten super chaotic and my frustration is high, not my anxiety. I never know how to open these questions up all the way, guys. Not my anxiety, which is something. I don't know. Jen knows how to do this so well, opening these questions. I don't know how to do it. Let's see. Yeah, it just opens up that, and Anywho. All right, so work has gotten super chaotic, and your frustration is going through the roof. Okay, so let's go ahead. And for you, I think I want to, and this might not even be what you want, Stephanie, but I think I want to look at ways, okay, got it. Thank you for putting it in the comments. I really appreciate that. Anxiety is an issue, so card for you, please. Okay, perfect. All right, okay. So for my stuff. Okay, Spirit says that instead of focusing on this anxiety, Spirit would like you to start walking this earth with the attitude, and I shit you not, of easy breezy pumpkin squeezy. That's what Spirit wants you to walk around with. And Spirit wants you to know that your situation is only the way that you choose for it to be. Just like, if you don't like a comment on Facebook, fucking scroll by it. Scroll by that comment. You don't have to take place in something that upsets you, right? Go ahead and scroll by those comments, meaning your work people stuff. So let's go ahead and draw a card for you really quick. Hello, Aunt Vicky. I see you. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, my darling. For you, you have the Death card that came into play. You can come in. It's okay. What's up, baby?
I need help with Zern.
All right. Well, Mommy will help you when I'm done, okay?
All right.
I love you. So you have the Death card that's coming into play. And of course, we all know that death does not mean death in this tarot deck, in any tarot deck, really. Death means the necessary cutting cords of toxic ways of thinking, toxic ways of being, toxic ways of doing, okay? So, Steph, for this anxiety that you are coming across, if it's someone at your work that you have a relationship with, you might, friendship, whatever, you might want to consider not having that friendship with them. Sometimes we have to cut cords on people that are just toxic to us. They just bring negativity, We also have to remember that we can't help everybody. It's not our job to help everyone. We can put our feelers out there and things like that, but it's not our job to help everyone. And your frustration comes with the holding of cords to, well, this is the way it should be. Why is it not this way? I don't understand. This is the total way it should be, If that's the case, let go of that. Let go of the way it should be, could be, mighta, would be, okay? And just allow yourself to walk through this path that you're on right now, allowing the toxic stuff to just blow by, all right? Just kind of allow yourself to flow through that water and allow those ripples to come off of you instead of you being drowned in the waves. And I hope you understand that. Okay, let's see. All right, Miss Maddie wants a general card. You got it, baby. All right. This one just kind of fell right off. So, all right, Maddie. For you, I got the message of it's time to light a fire under your pants. Not in your pants necessarily, but under your pants for sure. There's something that you have in the works, or if you have something in the works. During this retrograde, I would take the time to put some initiative into it. And by initiative, I mean planning time, research time, reevaluating if, especially if you have a whole bunch of things on your plate, take this time to reevaluate what really speaks to your soul and what lights that fire under your pants, all right? Definitely time to do a little checking in. Fucking Corey. I could use a little fire in my pants too, but let it be good fire. Okay. So I drew, well, actually this card kind of just fell out for you. All right. And it is the Four of Cups. That's really good. All right. So when the Four of Cups comes into play for me, first of all, your cups are that water. They are that emotion. Not only that, They are connection to divine. They are connection to the universe, to our divine goddess, to our femininity that lives within us, right? So when you have that connection going on, especially with the Four of Cups, it comes in to say, hey, you might be missing something here. Your blinders are on right now. For some reason, so straight on with something that you have these blinders on. Four of Cups comes in to remind you that connection comes from everywhere. And these spiritual message comes from everywhere. So take those blinders off. Allow your vision to expand. And when you allow that vision to expand, you also allow the expansion of message coming through. And that message coming through is what is going to be guiding you to this project, this transformational thing that you're trying to birth, all right? Remember, retrograde, plan, research, reinvestigate, okay? And then after, they're all coming to a head soon. After they're all done, think about bringing that project out during Imbolc, I think, for you. Imbolc, okay? I think that would be a really good time for you. All right, let's see. Fire under the pants. Obviously, I have quite comical spirits with me today. Thank you. I try. I'm using metallic nail polishes lately, and I absolutely love them. Love them. Okay, anybody else got a question? My question box is empty. Who else would like me to draw a card for them? Speak up. Put your question in the comments string. Shit, I just put it away. I'll go get it before I sign off. Or I'll message you later, okay? Hello, Evergrove. How are you? Maddie, I hope that reading made sense for you. Okay, Miss Ortiz. Miss Ortiz, is my beautiful little girl with you today? Is she popping in? All right. Miss Ortiz, you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Sometimes, thank you, because I need that, Corey. You know I do. Sometimes we come to a point in our life where we think it is time to harvest, time to bring everything in, time to not just take inventory of our things, because pentacles are physical things, but to collect debts and things like that, okay? And when the Seven of Pentacles comes to me in reverse, it's telling me, wait just a little bit longer. It's not time to collect yet. Definitely go ahead and take your inventory. There's nothing wrong with that, because when we take our inventory, we realize our return on investment as well. And that has been a big player with me this year, I can tell you that. So take that inventory, figure out that return on investment, but it's not yet time to collect. It's not yet time to go out there and cut all those herbs and things like that yet. So give it just a little bit more. I think that sometimes when we take inventory on our things, we realize that number one, they're just things. But number two, we're missing the real aspect of what we really want. So go ahead and take that inventory, find out what it is, and not time to collect yet, okay? All right, Evergrove, you want to know, I would love to know if now is the time for a move. Okay, let's see. Well, this card, you can see this card popped out for you anyway. All right. for you, my darling, I have a couple things coming through for you, and there's one thing that Spirit has taught me. Even though I may not understand what's coming through, I am supposed to say it. So, two words came across for you before I show you your card, and that is sketchy, and that is blades. And I don't know what I understand what sketchy might mean, but the blades are, maybe cutting to the truth, cutting through to the truth, maybe. Okay, because of that sketchy part. All right, I have the Queen of Cups that came across for you. All right, and we all know that this beautiful, beautiful Queen of Cups is full of this love and compassion and healing and caring and all of those wonderful things. But what we forget is that she's so connected to her inner femininity, to her inner connection with Goddess, that sometimes we forget to listen to our own intuition. So if you're asking me this question and not listening to yourself, you know better. All right? We need to make sure that we listen to our intuition. And when she comes here, she says, "Hey, if you have not connected with that feminine, magical, spicy being that lives within you lately, you need to go ahead and do a little recheck with her." Okay, so check in with yourself, check in with that intuitive connection that you have going on right now. And you know what? Maybe give yourself a little goddess bath. That would not do any harm for you. And a lot of times it brings clarity because it cleanses toxicity, not only from within you, but from around you as well, opening up that space so we can see truth. Okay? Take those blades and cut through it. All right? So, next one. How do I release bonds with my, how do I release bonds with my ex? I completely cut ties and such, but I keep having dreams about him and can't seem to let him go. Okay, so releasing bonds with past relationships takes more than one time. It takes repetitive times because these people, especially if they were toxic relationships, have hurt us on many different levels. So every time we do a release or a cord cutting, we're cord cutting and releasing from one level, all right? And we start on the outside, of course, because, that's the easiest. And that's kind of what we see on a daily basis, is that outside physical aspect of this past relationship, all right? And then we start going deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay, so when you did your last cord cutting, when you did your last release, you probably just released from the top, from that top layer of you. Now it's time to remember that it takes more than one time. And also, if he's still coming to you in your dreams, he's definitely confirming that that connection is still there. It is time for you to continue to release, but you have to continue it. You have to continue it. Trust me, there will be one day, and trust me when I say this, he will be an afterthought. He will be, all right? And the hurt that he gave you will be an afterthought because you'll have grown from it so much, okay? All right, so for you, I have Judgment in reverse. Boy, how convenient is that? You're the one keeping yourself in that muck, babe. You're the one keeping yourself down in that mud, keeping yourself chained to the cords and the memories and the hurt. You're the one doing that. Now I want you to do some soul searching. And make sure that you keep diving a little bit deeper, all right? And face those hurts head on. Because when you look at them head on and you face them head on, it makes you so much stronger. So much stronger. And we realize so many things about ourselves when we go into our shadow. For sure. All right. Let's see. Interesting, the Evergrove says. And I put that in there like that because I like to say it like that. You're welcome. Yeah, that maybe the blade was for you, Kristen. Maybe that blade, both of you could use it not only to cut to the truth, but to cut through to the truth. And cut cords for sure. That's really good. Thank you. Let's see. The layers of cutting. Yes, those layers can go really deep, ladies. Really, really deep. All right. Okay, so I got a couple cards that came out, and these are going to be our message from Spirit for everybody. All right. Okay. And these are really great cards. So I got the Eight of Wands and the Hermit in reverse. Okay. The Eight of Wands talks about this transformation that's happening. And it's happening really quick. Okay. It's happening really fast. There's shit happening behind closed doors. There's shit happening publicly in our faces. But we cannot deny that it is happening, and it is happening very quickly. The Hermit in reverse says it's time to come out. It's no longer time to hide. It is time to come out, notice that things are happening so quickly, and be a part of that change, all right? Be a part of that change. However you deem that you need to be a part of it, the goal is just be a part of the change. And I hope that everyone on here wants to be a part of the change for the best and highest good for this entire universe and everyone and everything on it. Also, the words trickery came into play. So there's a lot of backdoor trickery happening right now. I think that we all need to, whenever we find out things about what's going on in this world, this backdoor stuff, this avenue or alley stuff that's happening, I think that we all need to let each other know, because honestly, sometimes I don't know. I don't keep up with all of it because, to be quite honest with you, it makes me very sad. Makes me very sad how hideous some people can be. So I don't keep up with all of it. But I do know, because I feel all of this transformational change happening, and it is really happening very fast. One day it's this way, the next day it's some other fucking way. Some law has been passed or something. You know what I'm saying? So it is definitely time for us to come out of that hermit phase, come out of the cave. We can go back in for winter. We can always go back in and do that introspection. But retrograde hasn't fully hit yet. All right, so the Hermit card is Virgo card, and Mercury is Virgo's planet. Retrograde has not completely hit yet. So I think that there's some things that we need to acknowledge and be a part of change for prior to going into Mercury retrograde. All right, definitely some things happening. Definitely some things happening. So we got mischief, we got trickery, we got, all kinds of things happening, backdoor shit. Influences, there's a whole bunch of influences out there. All these influences coming into play. We need to make sure that we know how to shut certain influences out so we can make our own decision as to how we want to help with the change that is going on, all right? A lot of people are doing it these days. They're getting off of Facebook, because you open up a page and boom, here's all kinds of shit. So make sure that we do our research. Make sure that we allow certain toxic influences to go by the wayside. Do our research to make our own decision and come out and make change. All right? Make that change, people. Take action. Make that change. All right, so I'm going to draw us a little angel card today, too, so we can see what our angels have to say to us. Ha! You guys are going to shit your pants, I swear to God. They never lie, though. The spirits is always right there, man. They're always right on. This card is transformation. And it says, through the great love that holds you in its embrace, you are moment by moment transforming to ever greater light, ever greater oneness, and ever greater wisdom. Can we just remember this always, every day, allowing ourselves to become more of one person, one spirit, one light, but allowing ourselves to shine a little bit differently, each one of us, and considering that beautiful? Can't we just do that? Bring peace and love. I really hope so, because in the midst of this transformation, it's our choice as to how we want to transform. Why would we want to transform into something toxic when we're always trying to cut cords? Transform into something amazing. Transform into that phoenix. Transform into that light. And with that, the circle is open but unbroken. Until we meet again, my darlings, merry part and blessed be. Love to you all. Have an amazing week.